couple of weeks ago, I was at Walmart and I stumbled across these G5 mechanical broadheads on clearance for $35. And I've never shot mechanical broadheads, but they were on clearance. And so I picked them up. Now, depending on how long you've known me, you'll know that I usually just shoot fixed blade broadheads. But these caught my eye because they're on clearance, first of all, but also they're mechanical broadheads, and I want to put them through some tests to see if they'll actually perform well. In this video, I want to see if these broadheads are going to fly just as well as fixed blade broadheads. And because they're mechanical, I also want to test the deployment on these broadheads and also test the sharpness, of course. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. So like I said, I got these at Walmart on clearance for $35, but original MSRP is $60. You can find them at Cabela's. I think you could probably still find them at Walmart and really anywhere else that you might find broadheads. G5 is a really popular brand for a lot of different kinds of broadheads. They have some decent fixed blade broadheads, and they also have some pretty decent mechanical broadheads. These mechanical broadheads are the G5 Megameat stainless steel broadheads. They're 100 grains, 3 blades, and they seem like a pretty basic mechanical broadhead. I don't see anything crazy special about them. The one cool thing that I've noticed about these so far though, is that instead of using like a rubber band or something to hold the blades in until contact, is that these broadheads actually have a little blue tab at the bottom of the broadhead that just have a little clip where the broadheads just snap right into place. Hopefully that means that you don't have to replace that blue tab every time you shoot it, and that after you shoot it, assuming that your blades don't break, you can just snap them right back in and maybe use it again after some sharpening. But of course, we're gonna figure that all out today. I'm gonna shoot it, I'm gonna put it through the ringer so that you guys don't have to. All right, so I've got this DIY paper tuner that I built a while back. And behind it, I've got my broadhead target and a backstop target. And I'm gonna shoot through a couple materials just to see how the broadhead cuts and deploys and all that good stuff. First things first, I'm gonna shoot through this thick corrugated cardboard right here. Then I'm gonna try shooting through this thermal barrier. And then I've got some regular styrofoam. So right here, I've got the corrugated cardboard all rigged up. So that's what I'm aiming for. I've got my target behind. All right, here we go. First shot. Ooh, okay. Hey, the broadhead's not broken, I don't think. Let's check this out. All right, so here's the shot. I missed low, and to be honest, I'm not really sure why, because I was aiming up here. So we'll check that out on the second shot. But back here, you can see the broadhead is in the target. It looks like it's deployed. Now we're gonna try and figure out how to take it out. So here's where the arrow entered through the cardboard, right? And as you can see, 2 of the blades deployed, but I don't see a third one. I can see where the third one might have tried to deploy, but I don't know, it's a little inconsistent. So you wanna keep that in mind. Okay guys, so we finally got the arrow out, but something really interesting happened. It's busted, it's completely broken. So yeah, I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. I don't know if I should have expected it to break or what. Kind of busted up the bottom of my target, as you can see here. This whole flap, I mean, it's torn up quite a bit. So I'm probably gonna stop shooting at this target. I'm very nervous because I don't wanna ruin this thing. Well, I hope you guys can see that pretty well. This blade just snapped. Durability, not great. However, it's a mechanical broadhead. You can't expect the same type of durability from a mechanical broadhead versus a fixed blade broadhead. Things that have moving parts are gonna break faster than things that are just a solid piece of metal. Well, at this point, I don't even think I'm gonna try to shoot through styrofoam and thermal barrier because I think the same thing's gonna happen. Let's move on to the flight test. All right, so for the flight test, I've grabbed a Mobile One box. Shout out Mobile One, not sponsored. But I've grabbed a box and stuffed it with a bunch of styrofoam. Put this behind it. Hopefully that stops the broadhead. If not, I'm cooked. We're about to find out though. Okay, so what I've got here is, of course, the broadhead. This is the one that I haven't broken yet. And then also in the box, it comes with a field tip that is supposed to fly the same as the broadhead. So we're gonna test that out and see if they fly similar or what. We're just gonna see what happens. To make sure you guys get a good view of how the arrows are flying, I'm just gonna be squatted right here shooting right at the target. I'm gonna put you guys in zoom and you guys will be looking right over my shoulder. Hopefully that's a good view and you guys can see what the arrows are doing. I'm gonna be shooting the field tip first and then the broadhead. Let's go. Okay, to be honest, it's not looking good. The broadhead glanced off of the cardboard. It must have hit right there and then glanced off over here and it's in my target. Not a good day for me. Okay guys, that's not good. We're 2 broadheads down, 1 to go. Let's make this one count. Before I shoot these and possibly ruin them, I do want to point out that these are very sharp out of the box. I've cut myself on them a few times. I just sliced my thumb. They're pretty sharp, but they're sharp in the way that a razor blade is sharp, and fixed blade broadheads are sharp in the way that a cleaver is sharp. So, you know, you get like a really chopping, cutting, deep cut for a fixed blade, and this feels like a razor blade. So, someone's having fun over there. Yeah, get them. Anyways, that's not to say that these are bad broadheads and that they're not sharp. It's just a different kind of sharp. Now let's shoot this last broadhead and see what happens. It keeps glancing off the side, and I'm not quite sure why. I'm just the target destroyer today. This is really something. Guys, if we could tag Yellow Jacket in the comments to get them to see this video, just please, could I have another target? Could I get another target? I'll test targets. I'll make videos about them too. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is this broadhead sucks. So we've tested better broadheads on this channel before. If y'all have been around, y'all know that. Are they decent broadheads? Yes. And I'm sure with the right arrow tuning and I don't know, I feel like they could be good. And the redeeming factor is that I got them on clearance. They were $35. But I will say I did expect a little bit better. For that reason, I'm gonna give these broadheads a strong 6 out of 10. I feel like you would only get 1 good use out of each broadhead, which is fine if that's what you're expecting, but I'm a fixed blade guy. I like to use my broadheads over and over. I like to be able to sharpen them and use them the way that I wanna use them. And if mechanical broadheads are your thing, pick these up and see for yourself. With all that being said, I've got to run now, but thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode.